to begin by thanking Razin, who is an extraordinarily talented individual and a great leader in my administration, and most importantly, someone who I hear, someone who I listen to, and someone who is part of the important decisions that we make in this administration. He has a seat at the table, and he does an extraordinary job. So Razin, thank you. I'm so excited to be able to celebrate with you again, and I want to wish everyone a happy Diwali, Tihar and Bandi Choi Divas. And I want to just tell you how important it is that we gather here tonight, that we have the opportunity to be together for this important celebration. I'm especially excited to be able to be here tonight with several members of my AAPI commission, new leaders who are helping us in the communities all across Pennsylvania. And I just want to ask the members of the commission to please stand and be recognized. I want to thank you for all the work that you do. Thank you. Raise your hand, please. Thank you. I want to know this is also a very special Diwali celebration for us because it marks 1 year since I signed the new legislation. I believe we were standing over there last year together. And I'm proud to be able to say that Diwali is now an official holiday of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And I want you to know, I consider this to be important, not just because there are roughly 200,000 Pennsylvanians of South Asian descent who celebrate these three important holidays, not just because it's critically important for the Hindu, Sikh, and Jain communities around the world, including here in Pennsylvania. But it's important that we celebrate now more than ever because I know the challenges that these communities, that all of you are facing today in this country. I know that many of you feel worried. I know that many of you feel unseen. I know that many of you, when you're back home in your neighborhoods, in your communities, your towns, your businesses, your places of worship, you have those sidebar conversations with folks who express that worry, express that anxiety to you. I get it. I may not get it as deeply and directly as you do, but you have been so kind to share with me your feelings. You've been so kind to share with me what you're going through, that I have in turn tried to be a voice for all of you. Just a few months ago, I had the opportunity to meet with one of the leaders of our Bhutanese community, who shared with me some of the challenges that community was facing as a result of federal policies coming from Washington. We spoke up. I wanted our Bhutanese community to know that they are loved and they are cherished, as all of you are. You are loved here in Pennsylvania. You are welcome here in Pennsylvania, and your contributions are extraordinary in academia, in culture, in sports, in music, in just so many different ways. And I want you to know that it is appreciated. And I want you to know I appreciate it, not just as your governor, but I appreciate it as someone who, like so many of you, are deeply committed to faith and deeply committed to living your lives openly and proudly, celebrating who you are. I know that that feels like it's getting harder and harder, but I want you to still feel pride. I want you to still be open about your faith and about your culture. I want you to wear your beautiful outfits with pride in this community and know that when you walk down the street, people are going to see you and go, that's awesome, that's the Pennsylvania way. And you know why it's the Pennsylvania way? Because it's how this place started. I'll give you a quick history lesson. Anybody here from Chester, that area? Raise your hand. Yeah, we got one in the back. In 1682, William Penn arrived in Chester, Pennsylvania. He arrived aboard a ship called Welcome. William Penn went on to establish this place where we stand, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, really around three provisions, three visions, three values and ideas. One, that this would be a place that would have free elections. Two, that this would be a place of free expression. Three, that this would be a place where anyone could come and be free to practice their faith. He put that in motion. He started that work more than 3 centuries ago. And I believe it is my responsibility to now carry that forward. In the spirit that Penn started, it is my responsibility to make sure that all of you continue to live in a free society that is warm and welcoming for all. I wanted to reaffirm that to all of you, and I also wanted to say thank you. Thank you for taking this wonderful holiday of Diwali that is centered around the idea of light coming into our world, around light glaring out the darkness, around justice taking over, impeding injustice in our society. The world needs a lot more Diwali today. They need a lot more light today, a lot more justice today. And so I look to all of you as examples and beacons of hope in these challenging times. And I look to all of you to continue, not just today as we celebrate, but every single day in the Pennsylvania way to bring light into our communities. Thank you for being here. Happy Diwali. It is wonderful to celebrate with all of you again. Thank you.